Hey guys, what's up? This video is about me showing you how I maintain my micro braid locks new growth. So I just shampooed my hair, and right now I have this conditioner in my hair, the 100% pure conditioner. Well, you can see it. Yeah. So I have that conditioner in my hair, letting it soak on my hair for like an hour, and then I'm gonna rinse it out. So while the conditioner is in my hair, what I do is I normally put it in 4 ponytails, but because I'm in a rush and I don't feel like putting it in any kind of ponytail, so I'm just going to show you what I do. So like I said, while my conditioner is soaking in my hair, what I do is I just try to separate my hair and feel through each and every one of my parts to see if anything is tangled up together or trying to marry together. And what I do is just try to separate them piece by piece, and I go row by row, just separating them like this. So I already did the back, so let me just show you the front. So yeah, this side, all this is done. So and I just separate them one by one like this, just to make sure, you know, little strands of hair is trying to have sex with the other ones. And the next thing you know, they want to get married and then have little babies. I'm just joking. See these two right here? They're stuck together. So I just pull them apart like that. Still separating them. So far, not that many of my locks are joining together or trying to get into the the other one, excuse me, because I've been pretty good at separating my locks, especially after I get through shampooing my hair. Because when you shampooing your hair and you know, trying to scrub your scalp, making sure your scalp is clean, you get a lot of friction in between as you're shampooing at the scalp, and that tends to frizz and get tangled on to the other locks. So if you're just starting out with your locks, this is a great tip for you guys. This is if you're not free-forming and you want your locks to be separated. This is a tip. This is a good tip to do this after you shampoo your hair, because while it's wet, soaking wet, it's so much easier to separate the locks versus it being, you know, completely dry. And it's less, because I'm tender headed and I don't feel, it's less pain for me if I do it like this. I'd rather do it like this than do it when my hair is completely dry, because that's not, that doesn't feel good. So here's a couple of them. Here's one right here. Actually, there's 3 of them that's stuck. So you see that? I hope you guys can see that. And I just open them up like that. And I do have a lot that are bunched up. And another tip, if you don't like your locks bunched up, like the ends of your locks bunched up, where it's skinny and then fat, while it's wet, like this one right here, while it's wet, I normally get like a little straight pan and I like take this out, but I'm not going to do that. Let me show you one that's really bunched up together. I know I have a couple of them. Like this one, for instance. I don't know if you can see how that one is bunched up. What I do while it's wet, I just pull it, like stretch it. Don't stretch it so hard where it will pop, because when your hair is soaking wet, you do have because it does stretch, and it's a whole lot pliable when you do this when it's wet. Then when it's dry, you probably might pop off your locks, break it. So that's what I do. As I'm separating my locks, I'm feeling my locks to see if I have any that are bunched up together, which I don't know if that's the proper word to say, but to me it looks like it's bunching up. So I try to feel for those locks as well as I'm separating them. Now I do have a lot that's bunched up in the back because I sleep on my back. And some of them I can stretch and it will come out of the bunchiness and it will stretch. And then I have some that just won't even budge. And I don't care, and I'm okay with that. Because you know, all of my locks have their own different personality. You see, here's one right here that's bunched, and I just stretch it. I just smooth it and just keep smoothing it down until I don't feel the thickness on the ends. So that's what I do. And this takes me about 20 minutes to to make sure, 15 to 20 minutes to separate them all, you know, just to make sure that they are all separated. So this wash is not that bad. Okay, so I separate them all and stretch the ones that are bunched together. Like this one was bunched together, and I just went on ahead and see, this one was really tight and fat, so I just stretched it And look, see? So now it's not bunched up anymore. So those are the good tips. While it's wet, it's much more pliable to separate them and to stretch the bunchiness. So now what I do is I rinse out my conditioner out of my hair and do this again for another maybe 5 minutes, because you know, after you rinse it and the water is hitting your hair, you may end up getting a couple of more tangles. So after I rinse everything out, I go back to doing this again. I separate it to make sure nothing is tangled up, and that usually take me probably about 3 to 5 minutes, because I already thoroughly separated it, and then that's it. So yeah, and then that's it. I don't put anything on it. I put like just a very little bit of coconut oil, and that's it. Here's some that's bunched. Yeah. And you see, this is what I'm talking about, how skinny this is and then thick. And this is what I mean by bunch. How that part looks real thick on the end, it bunches up. And see the difference? You don't see it as thick anymore because you just keep stretching it, but you just got to be careful not to break your locks or pop it. Hold it while you're stretching it. And that's it. Peace, everyone.